Afternoon, everybody. So we got the new Sea of Thieves little DLC that came out for Season 6 here. I thought I would do just probably a quick stream job here on just let's go kind of take a look at the seas. Maybe we can get a quick galleon or even get a, little peekaboo at these new little islands out there that are coming out today. Kind of check it out. Maybe even start the quest if Lorraine has got it for us. I would highly recommend checking out the Audible book for Sea of Thieves. I believe you just go to Audible or the app. You can even Amazon. You can type in Sea of Thieves, and you'll see. I think it's like one of the only books there. It's really good. It actually has Lorena as one of the main characters on there, and there's other ones like Ramses is pretty much the other character, and you follow those two through two different stories at two different parts of the timeline inside the Sea of Thieves. It's definitely worth it. I enjoyed myself when I read it.
Alright, Season 6 of Sea of Thieves, me hearties. Let us set the sails down, up the anchor with the capstan, and we will see where the dread winds take us.
That's my pirate voice. They're about as good as it gets. Kind of excited. I'm like, man, I've been waiting for this for so long. This is kind of cool. Let's see what happens. I've just posted on actually the Sea of Thieves website 2 new videos as well as my own YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. We've got, all kinds of stuff. You can under Club Cashew 50 on Xbox clubs as well as ESO clubs. You can find or should say guilds, ESO guilds. You can Xbox clubs, ESO guilds. You can find us under Clann MacTeer, and that's spelled CLANN space MAC space TIRE, like tire. It's an old Irish or Gaelic, so it's in a sentence, not a last name. That's why it's spelled differently like that. It means children of the wolf. So on Elder Scrolls Online, we're like a creatures of the night kind of guild. So and we do pretty well in PvP because of that. And it's really fun to run with us, just kind of chewing things up. That's where you can find us. But for Sea of Thieves, what's new? Let's check it out.
Fort of the Forgotten. Season 6 in the Pirate Emporium.
Ready to embark on a daring new adventure?
Learn more about Lorena.
Oh, cool. She's always the one that kind of tells you what's going on. We're gonna head in. We'll head in on a sloop. Sometimes I do a break and giggles, Desperation and giggles. Say hi, Isaac. That's my son. And you on YouTube? You watching Daddy's YouTube? Yeah. On YouTube, you can find us put a sloop on top of a galleon, and just some pretty cool combat here and there. I'll be posting more later for all that. So come and watch me and Captain Skillsauce get up there and do some crazy stuff if you're just bored and need something to do on your lunch break. I think there's like 2 5 or 10-minute videos, and they're pretty funny. I wouldn't say they're hilarious, but they're funny enough for a lunch break, Any minute now. Kind of cold up now, so for some reason it's weird. Yeah, it's that awkward silence, as you're loading. You're sitting here like, what do I talk about? Just leave it. I do not like how it keeps cutting in and out that music audio. It cannot be good. It's almost like it's like over and over again. Yeah, it's kind of blinking the same stuff. It should be changing, and it's not. Dang, I might be streaming something else. But the professionals take this from here. Just do a quick checkup on my phone and see if there's a glitch going on. Let's see. Oh, look seems to be decent enough. All right, it says.
Pirates to the rescue. Bella has located the ancient subterranean.
Just for pirates, why does it make it so much risk?
Hey,
and you
come over
assets.
here. I have a favor to ask.
Oh, hey, Larry.
I need a very, very large drink.
Are you serious? You made it sound important. Coming over here for a couple
What's
of
on the
drinks.
horizon today?
Say something about sea forts. Well, whatever you call them, they're big, they're heavily defended, and they're full of angry phantoms. That sounds fun. If Flameheart's plan was to bring his reinforcements to the Sea of the Damned, it looks like he's succeeded. Whatever lies he's fed them, the soldiers of the forest have sworn their allegiance to Flameheart, their new master. Mind you, the wider world sea forts tend to be packed full of plunder. Perhaps there are to suppose pirates could attempt to claim the fort for themselves, just don't expect Flameheart to surrender them easily. Ooh, we get our own fort? Ah.
Come back when you're buying the grog. So, I hear killing those
Yeah, I've
Soulflame
always bought the
captains
grog.
was
You need
not
to
so
buy the
smart
grog.
after all. Bell tells me it weakened the
not?
boundary between worlds. Flameheart has been able to pull memories from the Sea of the Damned and imprison the folks from Golden Sands in them. They're old-looking forts.
Oh.
Forts of the Forgotten. That's got a nice ring to it. Take this note. Belle will fill you in on the rest. She's waiting for you at Golden Sands Outpost.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, that's right. Sure she is. Well, since we're going to be doing, obviously, whatever Lorena wants, it's kind of ironic. I actually married a Hispanic woman. She's a Chicana. You know, that means that for the gringos out there, like myself, that means, she's American Hispanic. She's not Mexican, as a lot of Americans tend to say that when they first meet her. She's Hispanic. She's, her family was from the northeastern side of Hispania, Spain. So she's Basque. Her last name used to be Apodaca before it changed to the Fionlach, or Hindley. So, a little bit used to being told what to do by a Hispanic woman. It's a little kind of awkward, to be honest. Mine's asleep, and all of a sudden, the next one takes over.
It's like they know, you know what I'm saying, senor? They know.
They're working together like yellow and blue on Elder Scrolls. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'll take that one. Free stuff. That's always good. Just gotta let the paranoia sit in. Alright. My name's Big. You know? There's another gold hoarder out. Wrong one. Lead run. It is. Might be a pretty nice little thing. I know usually there's nobody really on during the middle of the day where I'm on with this. Sometimes late in the afternoon. Which is actually late in the afternoon right about now. Unfortunately. This could go horribly bad. What do we got here? Oh, and there's a pirate legend on. Oh, there's ships shipping and shackling out. All right, let's do this. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, why not go for the gold hoarders today? You know, get our gold hoarders thing rocking that stuff. Everybody knows that we're burpy enough to collect the gear and spend hours on this game. But we love the gold, Mr. Pop. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Loving that. Right there. This is the most boring part, isn't it? Let's just be real quick about it. I always like to run. Yeah. I'll do the gold hoarders just to the captain's flag, you know? Come on, here we go. Try to make this quick for everybody so we're not all sitting on board. You really gotta be ostentatious if you're gonna do the gold hoarders. All right.
How nice to see you.
And I like to buy storage crate
Bye-bye, dearie.
because
Hello, my lovely.
hello. Can I have a storage crate, please? Thank you. Load it in. There we go. I'll just fill it up with everything else that I couldn't get with my hands. And off we'll be going. Don't have to take 10 minutes so much anymore. I bet some of the old school guys love it, like Fox and Fuzzy. I believe they're on right now. Go check them out. They're going to be way more entertaining than I am or something. Yeah, that'll do. There we go.
Up with the capstan, you sluggers.
We'll go with the wind. Turn out our lights here. Smash a hole in the boat before we even start. It's tradition, you know. And if I remember this way, there was actually one of those forts. kind of sit back. Oh, sails. Oh, yeah. And here's for the carpenter's crew. Once I find it. There it is. There was at least 2 other people on me because I can see the little secret chest. Oh wait. I forgot we're supposed to be like golden sands or whatever. I believe that's gonna be northwest of us right now. So pretty much well. That must have been Plunder Outpost. So it's usually that way. Absolutely none. So turn that right back around. Check out that. Oh, there was a fire. Right on. So we just need to go back there. Imperial. That's the east one right there. Imperial Crown Fortress. We're supposed to be going to. Head west. Yeah. Keep it down there, you blue rats. Just west we go, sir. Yeah, see here. West, north a bit, and back down. Really not much. Head directly west. So what I did there is I just kind of turned myself to the wind what it's going to look like. That doesn't necessarily mean that what you could theoretically call the trade winds right now are going to stay the same, but I can at least head myself in that direction. An animal out. Just for giggles. Just for poop deck giggles. Let's go with the obvious. The dog of keys. I'm feeling like a hat today for some reason. Let's see here. Yeah, that works. What in the heck is that? The Bell Brigade hat? Yes. It's like a Cossack or something like that.
Let's just stick with something simple.
That's pretty typical where it turns you.
Oh, that's probably a fort right there.
Ooh, and a sunken... Oh, we're right next to the Reapers. That's never good. Well, unless you're going there. any shanties.
No.
This is my favorite song. Against the wind.
Away.
Oh, storm.
And a megalodon. Ooh, it's getting exciting.
Check what we're looking at. Quite a bit more north. Heading northwest.
New scary music.
Legend says that the sea queen herself might have the swallow the sailor's souls in a holy crikey.
Avast! I did not expect this at all.
That, you weird gorgeous.
Yeah. Ah!
Hurt. Or not. Or not. Works too. Corrected. We're not taking on water. And we're not. I've noticed that recently, since at least I think season 6 started, a lot less damage when accidentally hitting stuff. Although recently I've been hitting stuff a little bit more often. Short, sweet. Go north by northwest. Close to a little wind with us. That. Hit like that. Back that. Back to forward. Port, I should say. No, we're falling. You go faster when you go down the wave, so kind of heading down them. See, it's like a slow, easy up. Not bad. Slows it down a little bit. Not too bad. Going faster going down the wave. You find yourself kind of like up the waves. You're going to be going slower, as we are, where it's going straight and then down. A little bit up, but not, you know, it's not a seesaw effect. About equal, so it's a good time to start heading back. Unfortunately, you can't tack all the way over. I want to see if I can't get some wind with me, because it'll help. Alright, attacking, which means you're soon. Get me. And by that is a world event. Armada. Skelly.
They'll take their souls
Saw a little bit of a glitch. Sometimes in this game you see a little bit of a glitch like that. That is what's about to happen. Look masks. Like some barrels. Huh? Restock. Hey. I don't know. If you do. Come on. Gotta get that speed up so we can outrun that storm, otherwise we're gonna get caught. You hear that bell ring, for people who haven't played or new to it, hear the bell ring, that means you're in the effect, that area of effect of the storm. And there's another player, right there. He is sailing something that's probably the other gold. Two guys on the ship. Was that enough for us? Yes, it did. Now we got some. Just add more. It was kind of a flow. Stopping off. Probably. You never know. A and B is probably at the springs of Stagger Teeth. I don't have that. And again, we're going to raise these up because the hitbox for these is much bigger. And I learned from, we didn't fix it. It's something I learned from Fuzzy, watching his videos, that the hitbox for these is actually way bigger than the actual person itself. And it can catch cannonballs coming in at simply this angle right through there, right? That right there. There you go. Yeah, it's just my son being weird like his dad. There's my coffee. Such a beautiful game. It's too bad my internet is just kind of slow lately. I don't know if they need to
the output and they put me through the cables with Xfinity, and everybody shares off of one giant cable basically, and they'll tell you like, oh, that's super fast. Well, if it's by yourself, sure. And that means we have accidentally hit that right there.
Light the road. Let's do it. Excitingness.
Any minute we'll see some rise, and what I like to do is turn hard. Okay, we get that. I'm gonna see if I can't turn hard right into there. We'll go past that. Oh, I'm gonna turn hard into this guy here. Loop. Beached him.
Oh yeah.
Let's beach ourselves. Not careful. Woo! Just a little bit of a gentle glide. We didn't have the wind on us, so it didn't hurt that. I'm pleased we did that. Nice little addition. Incoming. Just smash him into the rocks again. Edible. Product. I think I fell asleep. Nope, dancing. In a minute. Bang. Kind of light up that deck for him. I'm gonna go downstairs, plug a hole in a little kink.
How dare you attack them? Blood.
I'm gonna try to keep that lit right there, just because. Woo! Here we go. Because it'll damage anybody from that cannon is why I keep that lit. It's pretty good for PvE. PvP it's a little rough. I like to use it if I'm down here and I gotta go down the stairs. I'll light my own stairs on fire. So far, we just sank him. Let's go half sail if we can.
We're reefing the sail. Reef the sail. That way we can get our treasure. Quicker and easier.
We'll pick up a little bit. Probably not good. Hopefully it appears, or did it? Nope. Is it gonna appear before? Nope. Of course not. Why would it? Yes, it did. There it is. Starboard. Ow!
One. That's a huge gun.
You can stay close to a galleon, he'll have a much harder time shooting you. His cannonball can go right over the deck essentially. You want to hit him low like that. Two ways, about 3 ways to do this on a loop. Not careful, we're going to be in the cannon. One way is to get out ahead of them, turn faster than you can. Ah, there's another guy coming to fight us. That's okay. Clears decks. Plus the noise. These are not the ones you have to worry about. Audio is having a bit of a hard time. We're also out of that fight. Turn around. And get her a little bit of the treasure. Treasure's there. Ooh. Treasure? Barrel. Sails real quick. Quarter sail. Let's keep the wood their eye out. I think there was actually 2 of them. One there, there. Huh. Well, Golden Sands anyway. We are nowhere near. Go ahead and hit it. Right through those guys. Sail. That actually looks like it's barrels before. Not gold. And we're back in the action. There it is. You can turn faster if you reef your sails. Got a little bit where he comes and decides to hit us. wonder if he's actually gonna come after us. No, maybe not. I'll bet he's gonna appear right off our bow. Something like that. Ooh, that was worth something. I'm not going for that. I don't know what it is, honestly. Alright, so get that. Get back. Get back. Ooh, that's a shark. Is Jewel back? Ready for the broadside. Oh, they got me. Our luck now is that they'll hit us with another one of those chain balls, the anchors balls, and we'll be able to get it going back up. I got a little too greedy. And if we're lucky, get there just in time. If we're not, hear the water hit the ship. Freaking. Still there somehow. Oh! Firing. Gotta keep aiming. But they're still moving. Yay! Anything, are we? No? Nice. Got away with the treasure. Sweet. I don't know. And we are not. Opposite direction. We have to go back. Once again. More hoses. Don't really have enough cannonballs to fire into a storm. That's always fun. Game will keep you on your toes. No ringing of the bell, which there it is. You want to go that way. Towards that.
Davy Jones, 605. Nasty take our treasure, boys. Or down to the night, please.
Nice. Got some treasure out of that too. That's really cool.
And we're back in the mix of it. Lost in Arthas down to the depths of the Take the line, boys. We're safe.
So he's gonna want to try to go around this. Head this way. Around that large rock there. I'll go 1, 2, posts. Yes, 2 post back. Work. Smashed into that. Probably sink this guy here. If we have enough cannonballs, we could always steal it from him. Good. Yep. Now that we're ahead of him, crank the wheel hard. This is where you want to be, right here, where you're turning around and around and around, and he's got to chase you. It's also highly vulnerable. Rocks underneath the water, there you go. Yes. Ah. Raise sail just a tad to get around that rock there. Turn him a little faster to get it. Sail down. There, aha! Oh yeah. And luckily, that storm will hit us at the same time this goes through. Oh, sweet. Maybe you can get a animal. Oh, good. I need that too. Deck. Put a couple of holes in the bottom side here. Bucketing real fast. Throw the water on his ship. There. And turn. Whew. a gold-laced wheel. Why would they do that? Something like that. We're in a slow down, the hearties. Look at the rat. Running for his life. I would too if I had somewhere to go. Where did our prey go? Huh. And that sound is from the Hold on, buddy. What's that? No, don't go by Desiree. She's asleep. Desiree. What happened to Mommy's headphones? Oh, they unplugged? It doesn't plug into my phone though. Because my phone is made by a different company. We did it! We completed the battle! They died in a storm. No, it won't work on my phone. My phone's made by a different company. So that's how you can see them with a storm. They had enough water in them that the more they were riding in there, the more they filled up. You ride high in a storm, that's like horribly bad for galleons. Or yeah, you ride high, water is high. You're riding low in a storm, it's not low, and that's lose. Here we go. What we'll try to do is find our treasure in this storm. You can use them as Desiree, yeah. It's red. Isn't that Issy's awake? Why is she not out here? You know, Daddy will go check once he finds the treasure here, okay? You stay here. So I'm going to drop anchor just to be able to do some repairs and stuff. And can't find any treasure bar in the storm here. Oh, fine. There it is. All right. Look at that as a massive storm. So we were probably dancing around those rocks right over there. Yeah, to our west anyway. So we gotta go that way. Spyglass. Highly doubt we're not seeing any birds, but I'm hoping to see a twinkle in the treasure. treasure, but hey, you never know. And that's how you beat in a fire fleet by yourself. Of course, this is not as bad as it used to be. It used to, I mean, it didn't matter what you were on. It was kind of rando, like what they were going to spawn for you. Yep, here's the treasure. I can see it. Oh, down right. That's not treasure. Was some seagulls just beyond it. And that's the treasure. Sweet Mother Mary. Thank you, Lord. Blessed day. Alright. Alright. Got our treasure. Now we just need to be attacked, sunk, and have horrible stuff happen to us, and it would be just about right this season. You know, curse that, called weird names. I've only actually ever had that happen just a few times. Most of the time, people are actually pretty cool in this game. Don't get me wrong, they certainly try to do stuff, but they're usually all that loot. We just started. We haven't even gotten to our quest yet. Which I'm okay with. Shooting good stuff to get loot out of that. It looks like, almost looks like, two of those ships smashed into. Oh, we got a key and a chest. Look at that. No, I have a bunch of stuff right now. Which, right? Oh. Cast away of the dark something another. This is where it looks more than one person on your boat. But it's kind of funny though. I'll bring it up again where people say like, oh, you know, taking your stuff, that's what pirates do. Actually, if you watch the lovely Netflix documentary of Pirates of Nassau, you'll learn that they didn't do that. They actually worked together, the ones that we call pirates, that we know as pirates. Buccaneers, sure, but that's not a pirate technically. Buccaneer is more like a thief on the water. I'll make sure my stuff's not sinking. So we're gonna have to go down and touch everything we care about. Like that. And that. And that. And that. Ugh. Oh, good job, yeah. Is it gonna get you more snacks now? Yeah. Oh, good. That's always good, you know, snack time. That's probably the most important time of the day. That's my daughter, Desiree. Her name means desire. I think it would be desireless attitude, but hey, whatever. Spicy little girl to herself. Absolutely adore her. Should be a great wife. Or, you know, just single lady who likes to have fun. One of the two. Woo. ridiculous in the amount of treasure I just got. Ridiculous. Usually you have to do this 2 of the Master Gold Hoarder ones that give you like 10 chests. Holy. But I don't usually get this much out of these just because I either sink or most of the time it's sunk before I get to all of it, you know what I mean? Before I can find it. Ritual Skull. Those are for the Fort of the Damned to actually activate it. You can get activating that and clearing that fort, I think, 20 times. You can get a gorgeous, gorgeous ghost set for your crew, where they can, you know, put on the crew set and you can put on the captain set. And you look, I mean, seriously, you can look pretty pirate, scary kind of looking thing. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm hoping to get it one day. Not hoping, I'm going to get it. Going to get it. It's actually my current goal. I think it's like 3 million or something. It's a lot. Maybe it's more than 3 million. It's like 20 million or something, I think. And we need to turn this in. Unfortunately, I don't know if Golden Sands is operational. We will find out. If it is, it's going to be a bonus to us. Got all the treasure? Probably so. Okay, did you close all the stuff? Close all the gates? Like paddocks in Jurassic Park? Okay, I'll open them up for you. Give them to me. Alright, let's go turn this in. I think I have to log off for now. Just keep heading west, yes. Yeah. Why not? Golden Sands ahead. Probably have to head north after that. It's very close to Thunder. Ooh, Daggertooth is right behind us. It's actually not it. Close that gate? No. It's right there. It's open. I can see it. Alright. Wow, this is like a wonderful little jaunt, isn't it? Alright. Me and my ship looks like crap. Nearly out of cannonballs. Make sure we got all the repairs done. Purifier mounted stuff on us now. And look at that horde. Thing is massive. And they're actually all kind of interniched on each other too. It's not even quite the full horde of stuff. Uh-oh. Ah, it's not good. Head north. Instead of Golden Sands, see if we can't hit Sanctuary. Probably the same guy, but I don't really want to be. There's another storm. It actually might just be safer to get right over to Daggertooth. Northeast we go.
Well, no PvE story today, but I did show you how to sink a fleet there. Just most of it for those bigger, larger guys to stay ahead of them. You know, you're going attack in and out, in and out, in and out. Like don't you have to worry about too much about staying in that fight. You're not trying to, you know, look all beefy and cool. You know, it's kind of like a flyby scenario, you know. And you know, about get a couple of fires off. You want to hit the underbelly for the galleon, for the sloop. Just get on top of them. Get on top of them. You're gonna sink them. The amount of balls you can get out there. Always go down and check your stuff. And then you never know. I mean, just the amount of gold here is insane. Jesus. Sure, we're going fast enough. There we go. Ooh, that is a skelly galley. Nope, he's doing his own thing. That actually looks like a brigantine. It's really hard to tell. Yeah. Cool dagger tooth outpost coming up. Cannonballs? Yes. Our cannons are loaded. They're not just aimed in one direction like that. See if we can make it through the eye of the needle. Thread in the needle. Here we go. Chavez, what are you doing up there? Just chilling. Just chilling with the girl. No S. The other players sleep. That's a Megalon. Hopefully he's more interested in doing something else. Another people taking another stuff they need. Such is the game.
Such is the game of Sea of Thieves. How lovely.
It actually looks like he's almost like he's got his anchor down and his sail up. Sail down too, that's an odd combination. Oh yeah. All you have to do is take it off and you'll go right off the back fast. What else is not cool down? Drop your sail, get yourself lined up. Maybe you have to tack or something where you want to be, but who knows? Sometimes it has the sail down, and it's not actually down. It's just how it's renders in from far away. These sails.
Got enough speed right there. You can use these to slow you down. Perfect. Of course, this is like the worst one to do the like turn the gold hoarders in. You're flying halfway across the map. Try it, and you're like, let's not lose my treasure. Thorned Lunge. This is, I'm totally vulnerable right now because I'm parked in a way that I can't get out of here. They want to come in and you know? Honestly, I'm going to be getting off here to hang out with kids here in a second. Or smaller, which is how much it's actually some pretty genius idea my wife had, which was to put the video game consoles inside the kids' room so that we could all kind of hang out together. I could watch them while we're doing our thing, you know. All right, let's try it again. There we go. Plus, it gets the wife in on it, you know. If she's playing with me. Can't really play Sea of Thieves. Unfortunately, they do not have a third-person view for this game, dude. The amount of more people they could get into this game if they did get third-person views is actually pretty astonishing. Oh, I bet you he's doing that for it by himself right there. Pretty cool. Maybe he got 2 people in it. I mean, sloops are designed for 2 people. You don't normally have too many solo people. No, people do try, but they're not super easy to do them by themselves until you get some experience with them. You know, you get to know the boat. You can even solo a brigantine. Galleons, I mean, theoretically, yeah, but I mean, in a fight, it's way harder to do. The amount that you have to run to get down to plug holes is not quite the same as for like a sloop or brigantine, you know what I mean? You're like going down on 2 floors, it's not just going downstairs. Ah, 2 in a row. Oh my gosh. I think I called it. I can see the future. Okay, this is the most boring part of the entire game. I wish you could get a wheel, bro. That'd be cool. Stack 2 or 3 chests on there and go. When they had them back in the day, I would have used them to unload, or at least give us the plank, you know? Even have a little fun doing the walk on the plank thing. That'd be pretty sweet. A plank, which would sit on this boat, it would sit probably right about here in front, or right in between the cannons and up here. And you store it right on board, and when you're ready, you slide it back out. Slightly paranoid. Luck with us. Luck with us this whole time. Pretty funny in that way. Been a long time since I've gotten this lucky. You know, rare gives it up every once in a while. Things just work right together in a synchronicity almost. makes for a great stream, you know. Like time, done it twice now, but putting a sloop just like that on top of a Skelly Gelly. And, see if I can't try to do that tonight, or Friday when the captain's on. Good old Skillsaw Surgeon, captain of the Flying Hammer. It's a little bit too bad to see how shoddy my video comes through, but one day we'll get it. So give me your money. No. Gold hoarder. Oh. Overzealous. You ever notice how kids have like a secret language of their own? Oh, what the? Is that it? For all the really good stuff, I think? Large stash items. For the captain's chest, yeah. I mean, Lord mercy, what was that? 6 or 7 of those things? Pretty cool. I'm like, it makes it look like 2 of those guys smashed together. Well, 2 captain chests. 2 of those guys must have smashed together in that storm, and that was what sank him. You know, taking them around the rocks till they hit the rocks, firing at them. You know, obviously hitting them low. Only taking them on one at a time, which is just using that to my advantage, the rocks, and you know, that's just basic tactics of any kind of warfare. It doesn't really matter what it is, especially since we can turn better. Now, if you're the galleon, right, and they're doing that, what you want to do is actually just get farther out and make a larger circle around the rocks. If they're going to be doing that, go the opposite direction of what they're doing, and just make sure when you're in their range, fire all your full broadside, because you're only gonna have to hit them a few times. Really, that'll be the kind of secret to that. But unfortunately, they got rid of the PvP server, and which is kind of funny because they got rid of the PvP server. I can't understand how it wasn't as popular as this main PvE and PvP area. I just find it funny because it's like now we're gonna have a lot more of those guys. And there's already a problem. As far as I understood, Rare was not a huge fan of people just trolling other people, taking their stuff, or just killing them for no reason. And that happened to me, like, I think 3 weeks to a month ago. This guy's just got on and was like, hey, literally as he killed me. I got one of his buddies, and he came in, and he shot me. It was 2 versus 1, basically, on my boat. I was downstairs like this, except I had a blunderbuss. I was like, boom, and he's like, boom, and I got back here, and I went boom, and then slid over here, and I shot him. It didn't kill him. I shot him. He's like, you know, right there. It didn't kill him. As I turned, he stabbed me. Sword lunge. Did a really great job at that. Then I heard him up here as I'm dying and falling down. I'm kind of looking up. He's like, oh, I just want to do PvP, you know, I'll let you fix your boat, I just want to do PvP. I'm thinking, well, then put on the PvP red flag, you know, raise the black. I know they call it, even though it's a red flag. It was the first pirate flag was a red flag. So, you know, raise the black so that people know that's what you want to do. You know, people are in the mood. There are going to be more people like you know what I mean? Just, you know, use the game properly like it's meant to be used, and everybody, not just me, but everybody can have an easier time. You too, you know, kind of thing, so. But, you know, just people don't They're not thinking like that. They're not thinking about the other person or anything like that. They're just like, oh, I just want to kill somebody. And I've always wanted to do it as a pirate, you know. And I'm like, well, I just wanted to outrun somebody with treasures of pirate. Anyways, so I lost. It was actually kind of a fun fight, but after I lost, I just he kept spawn killing me, which happens a lot in this game because you only spawn here, and you'll spawn here, you know, right where I'm standing basically, and you'll spawn right down here in the deck, facing this way, and then you'll spawn, I don't think you could spawn in here, but you do, you're gonna spawn just right back here. There's a few other places in the galleon, but it's pretty much the same. You either spawn on the deck, in front of the wheel, you know, it's basically where you spawn. If you die, you come back. It's gonna be that same place. It's super easy. Ooh, that's super easy to camp. Unfortunately, these aren't really worth that much. So we're gonna simply decide, you know, that. The Bloons pouch, nice. I'm gonna go turn this into Lorena since we're not gonna be doing these. Are also be used on, I think, other islands. You can take them, and there's tables that correspond to the same keys that are on side these, or runes, whatever you want to call them, on these. Let's go back to the Hispanic woman and tell her that we didn't do as she said. But we've got treasure. I love this character. She's so well done. Look what I got for you, Lorena. More random curse stuff that you like, yes? Chest, thank you. Get some balloons that allow us to finish buying. I've been working on getting that full Wild Rose is what it's called set. No Reapers out so far. Yeah, it looks like nobody's really done this. We're able to actually do a full haul. A great video. Other than the fact that later tonight I'll be doing one just to be able to show everybody what you can. I'm pretty sure we had more than one key. Come on. Where is your stuff? There it is. This is the next, what I would consider the most expensive, because it's got doubloons. And it allows me to see accommodation, Ashen Hall, so. This is what I'm going to be turning into. Because I want the combination. That's the whole point. Or that's how you show people what you've done in Sea of Thieves, is your accommodations, what your ship looks like, that sort of thing. By turning stuff into Lorena, and she tells you you're cool. Uh-oh, somebody smashed a finger. Spider-Man, you gotta calm down, buddy. Sorry about that, kids. Eh? Gold hoarders, okay. Thanks, Lorena. Super useful she is with the Yalvez. Look at that, what a pair they are. And we'll get rid of the last chest, which I don't think we have a key for. That almost never happens, by the way. 3 keys and a chest like that. Like 2 chests and 2 keys, like, yeah, right. Thank you, Rare. You're the best. You know, be more pirate, har.
Son to be more pirate.
Look at that. We're just gonna turn this in by itself. Or leave it on the dock. So we could. It's not a bad idea. Almost a 71. Maxed out in gold orders really soon. as always, keep a weathered eye on the horizon. Ooh, we took a beating, didn't we? Alright, I'm gonna turn these in. That'll be the next most expensive thing. The green one, we'll do the Marauder's chest and take down our flag. That way if Reaper comes by, not that there is a Reaper, but if there happened to be, you say it bad timing kind of thing. If doesn't get the chest, we can, what I've done it actually at this one here is they come flying up from over there, something like that, they don't see you. Or they see you and they're thinking they're gonna sink it, you just sink your ship and they get all upset about it. I've had that happen, I think I recorded it. And they'll just continue on their way, getting all mad, and I was sitting up there and they were shooting cannonballs at me and didn't come back. And after my ship sank, wow, that was actually pretty hard to say. After my ship sank, they, then up comes the treasure. You just turn it in, you're done, right? You didn't lose anything. So, that's the reason for my mad scribblings and ramblings. Quite a pretty hole this time. Alright, now for the inexpensive stuff. Well, Gold Order is inexpensive stuff. You still have a great ton of, cracking ton of, skeleton, heads. Straight up looks like I'm a headhunter. Stack them up and sit on them. Be more violent. Arr.
Listen here, you scallywags.
Oop. That was ironic. Oh, you must have not been able to do the fort, because that thing's been sitting there for quite some time. He hasn't come bugged me yet, so he has no interest in that sort of deal. Oh, well. Doing something interesting. I don't think this happens in that area. That's what I'm thinking. It's the most likely scenario at this point. There it is. Ooh, since that was our last one, not really worried about double checking, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff we turned in.
Order of the Barnacle Gold, oh lord.
Lower our flag. We get a bonus for hitting tier 4. Oh yeah? Oh.
Look at the glow on that ship.
And now, I always like to do this because you get some extra for it turning in. I'll go back here and we'll do the quickest one first, which will be the Merchant Alliance, and we'll throw that up. Not really going to get a bonus for turning it in, but you can get a little bit for the emissary if you're trying to get like the I think the monthly rewards. This is a good way to kind of get on the board. Put a few things to it, right? And the other one, so I'll be like, okay, crazy fine sugar sack. Otherwise known as powdered sugar. It's great for crepes, Swedish pancakes. Merchant Alliance is the easiest one to just deliver to, just because the amount of access right from the water is always going to be obviously way more than the other ones. And if you park right, which I didn't, if you park right, you can just go right off the dock onto your, from your ship to the dock and the dock to the ship. And the skill saw usually does my gold hoarders. Although I'm not gonna lie, he's a little bit more gold greedy than I am. Yeah, those merge alliances, truth. Gold hoarders. Alright. And a quick double check. Yep, here we go. Now we're gonna start unloading all these deliciously golden stuff. Run over here. No. Drop that. Seriously, would it kill him to give us a wheelbarrow or something? I mean, I'll even take a wheel, just stack them on top or something. Serving tray even. Oh, we're supposed to buy an empty chest. That'd be pretty cool. Empty chest is so useful. And buddy, a skill saw was even talking about it'd be actually kind of cool if you could customize your boat. So like your merchant alliance, you gotta be a certain level. Let's just say level 80, right? When you get to level 80, 85 and 90, for the next levels, they've got special stuff where you can customize your boat with, say, gold hoarders comes with a rowboat, and Order of Souls comes with empty chests, and like just different things like that, so that you're not sitting there, so you can not sitting there like I am right now, unloading one skull at a time. I mean, it would just be magnificent. There's all kinds of things I'd think of. Reapers, it should be able to add small deck cannon, which is just kind of a little cannon on a stand that you can has holes on your ship that you can put the stand on down onto, and you can have just a small cannon. I mean, it's like a little bit larger than a blunderbuss, full of grape shot, Maybe it just does some extra damage or something, but it allows you to shoot from angles on your boat that you normally wouldn't be able to shoot from. Maybe that would be for Merchant Alliance, actually, because you're going to be chased, right? You'll be doing more of the running, since you're right after that, you're going to be... If you're doing the Gold Hoarders quest, you're going to have at least 6 to 16 chests just normally on there. Whew. George, this is a lot. A serious amount of... It almost might be easier just to screw it. Just to dump it. Oh, is there anybody? I almost would take someone. Take my stuff right on there. Please, someone, come steal my stuff. Where are they when they need it? Never around when you need them. Alright, so we're gonna leave that for somebody's storage crate, fill it up with our stuff. Kind of nice that way. We'll even leave Yaves, Oh, look. Forts of the Forgotten. Good adventure instead of a... Wow, what do they call them? Oh, dang it, I can't think of it. Tail. An adventure instead of a tail. It's kind of interesting. I think they're like, you can, if I remember right, they're, just from reading, they're like, it's a one-person thing, so that people can come on here and do stuff by themselves, still get good gold, which is kind of cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of funny, because people have been doing it you know, I've been doing this for I think like 2 years now. People have been doing this way before that. You know, I know some of the original creators people like love to watch and playing the game since it came out, right before you were even doing Twitch and stuff. So this is this is gonna be something different. It's gonna be a little bit funny for them. They're like, oh, we're finally letting people do single player stuff. You know, not in a bad way though. I mean, it'd be cool to have a single player boat. Like a fishing hauler, something just real small, has absolutely like no guns, or maybe it's got, like I said, a deck gun, just a little gun you have to pull out of a hole, move to the other side of the boat, shove it into the hole again, and then you can fire. You know, it gives you more angles to shoot from, but you're not doing as much damage or something. Say it takes longer to twice the amount of shots to make a hole larger kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool. I would make it really small. I would make it a single deck. So there's no downstairs. All you got is your canopy there, and that would extend out to the here. Everything's done from a little seat right here. You know, a little fishing hauler, not very big. A couple of seats, you know. So you might have seen something like that on Clash of the Titans, that beginning part of the movie. The guys in that boat. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done with this. That is a ship. That's a little that small boat is like a fishing hauler kind of thing. It's not very big. It's long enough and heavy enough to pull nets and get nets going, but it's not. You know what I mean? You're not really going. You're not going super fast, but with the wind, that thing would outpace anything, even a galleon or frigate. Just on its side, or against the wind, excuse me, because of the size, but even with the wind or even tacking, it's going to go real fast. It's so light and so small, but the sail is always like way bigger than it. Even if it extends out, and you can put on some runners on them. They have multiple little runners in front pulling the sail. And a runner is just a triangular piece of sail that's out front, and it attaches out here to this bowsprit. It attaches right out here, and then it'll have a piece of rope that goes up there, another piece of rope, which is that one there, is what you're seeing. We go up there, and it attach to each end of the triangle. The other end attaches to, say, like way up there, and then you adjust it from right here, or I guess the other one would actually have to attach right there, but you adjust it from here, going in and out, and allows it to get. It's when you really get a lot of wind with you. You could unleash a couple more of those, one or two, because you can actually have one. Like I said, you can have one way up here and have one down here, and that'll allow you to outrun anybody. But of course, like I said, the back end of it is that'd be like no cannon. You get your deck cannon, and that's it. Nothing else, you know. It'd be kind of cool though, because you could take that deck cannon off and go onto the beach with it. That's been used in many pirate adventures, right? That would be kind of a cool little thing. The next thing I would do is I would bring in a frigate or a man of war. So instead of having was it 4, I'd go 6 or 8. You know, and it would be tri-decked, 2-decked guns, much like they had in their. And they already have an outline for it. If you think about Davy Jones's ship, the Flying Dutchman in the game, if you can get on it and run on it, same thing with the. What was it called? Same thing with the. Oh man, what was that called? Dang it! Same thing with the Black Pearl. Those are a 3-decked ship, and they have 2 decks of guns. So they have called the 2 quarter decks. So what that means is it's a quarter of the full deck, and a full deck is actually the bottom of the boat gives you of a sloop gives you the idea of how long an actual deck is. That means from bow to stern or front to back. So, but if you get on those, it's nice to see them, because they could take that ship, and they've made it so they can move. So it's not like they have all the stuff for that they could do, and you could do 8-person. I would maybe add so that there's 4 masts on it, right? So that turns really slow, but it's dangerous if you get into its sights. We're almost done here. And
with that, you could have it so yeah, you want 4 masts, and then I would have it so people actually have to go halfway up the mast to change the sails on top, so they could go up or down on those. So they make them so they can go up or down real quick, but just make it so that they have to go up onto the sails to do at least 2 of the large masts, the 2 middle ones, just because that allows it so that when you have those 6 to 8 people, that not only they have something else to do, but it gives them so that you're not having a consecutive fire of the broadside guns all the time. Broadside meaning that you're hello, right here, meaning that you're in a perfect shot for the guns. They can fire all of them at you. So, and I would give them like, well, I think the max is what, 4. I would give them 6 or 8 would actually be best. 8 guys, 8 cannons, yeah, because it's 1 for each guy. So 8-man boat, 8-man. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4 like the galleon. Then I would do 2 up top over here, 2 up top over here, and then frigate or the man of war should be much larger. Frigate, I would take it out for the Merchant Alliance. Gives you, maybe it has less guns. Instead of 8, it's got 6. So the 2 up front aren't there, but there's extra room to store stuff, and you can harder to fight, and it has a pump. That'd be the big one. It has a pump inside it so that it's harder to sink that one, the frigate. You know, maybe just give it the regular 4 guns, but it's much larger, so you can carry more, and it's harder to sink because it has a pump. And as long as you can have those pumps going, you're not going to sink. So you really just need a defender at that point to be able to keep it going. I mean, it's not that it's impossible to sink. You just plug it full of pulls. That was kind of it there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, we got our 2 crates, so let's be cool and slowly set the people. So that's what I would do. The last thing I would do is make it so that this game can be 3rd person. You can get a lot more people on this game in that way. And that will help, Rare, please, because that will help get rid of, not necessarily get rid of, but it'll help delude the trolls that are on this game. I mean, to be honest, let's be honest with ourselves, right? We know they're here. I mean, you got the good fellas, but you also got the ones who ruin it for pretty much everybody. And I would hate that to be the death of this game, just because of something like that. It's killed, you know, that's killed games before. It wouldn't be the first time. And this is such a unique game. There's nowhere on any other game where you can play and be able to sail by yourself like this. And that was that's why I played this game, is I can actually sail. I like, you know, it's pretty cool in that way. And that's it. And here we go. Just so anybody doesn't know, watch this. You can sleep on your bed, and while you're sleeping, your health will go up slowly. You can not dream about anything, but look at that. Health ticks up. It's really slow, so I mean, you'll be sitting here for quite a bit. It'd be kind of cool if it went up faster as you're sitting here. I don't really know if it does, but we'll find out here in a minute. I'm really not seeing it. Almost there. Just a little bit more. Hiding the voice inside your head when you are dreaming. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. Have been. Alright. Gonna be cool to everybody, right? Be more pirate. Leave it for the next guy who may have never played this game or has had a hard time recently. Right? What we do. And I'll send you off with a big barrage of fireworks. I always feel like I'm trying to like throw something on how that gun comes out. Fires. Alright, thanks for watching. Loved Cashew 50.
in the Sea of Thieves.
See you next week. Or tomorrow night, or tonight, I should say.